మంచి రిఫ్రెషింగ్ స్లీప్ అయిపోయాక ఇవాళ మార్నింగ్ ఫుల్ ఫ్రెష్ ఎనర్జెటిక్ రెడీ ఫర్ బ్రేక్ఫాస్ట్. ఇవాళ మా ప్లాన్ ఏంటంటే మేము వెస్టర్న్ గ్రూప్ ఆఫ్ ఖజురాహో టెంపుల్స్ చూడబోతున్నాము. ఆ టెంపుల్స్ 900 to 1200 ఇయర్స్ ఓల్డ్ అంట. అవి ముట్టుకోవడానికే నాకు ఏదో హిస్టరీలో మనం పురాతన కాలంలో వెళ్ళిపోతున్నట్టు అనిపిస్తుంది. వెళ్ళి ఆ టెంపుల్స్ గురించి తెలుసుకొని అసలు అప్పుడు ఎలా కట్టారు, అవి అంత ఇంట్రికేట్ డీటెయిల్స్తో ఎలా చేశారో తెలుసుకుందాం.
Khajuraho used to be Vatsa. During that time there was rule of Sunga dynasty on central India. After that in 6th, 7th and 8th century there was rule of Gurjar Pratihar dynasty, and from 9th century onwards there was the rule of Chandel dynasty. Actually the rulers of Chandel dynasty have built the temples of Khajuraho like this basically. But if we go through historical facts and all, they used to have 22 Chandela kings in number, sir ma'am. And they have ruled basically from 831 till 1335 AD. Means in a span of around 500 years they have built 85 temples in Khajuraho, sir ma'am. Okay. But after 12th century there was huge invasion and they have destroyed more than 60 temples of Khajuraho completely. The early 15th century this area became out from the world map because there were no such powerful ruler who could save the people who were residing over here. So people have started shifting themselves to other places. It was again one of the main reasons that all these temples were covered in jungles for 400 years and they were not on the way to Mughal rulers. So finally the left temples are saved. British archaeologist, his name was T.S. Bird, has rediscovered the temples of Khajuraho. Then restoration and maintenance work was started, sir ma'am. Wherever you see white and yellow color sandstone blocks, they used to be the second restoration, and this happened after independence by Archaeological Survey of India. Afterwards, sir ma'am, in 1970s this area was opened as a tourist destination, and in 1986 western group of temples were listed in UNESCO, and in 1988 all the temples of Khajuraho were listed in UNESCO. Basically, Khajuraho used to be the cultural and religious activities of Chandela's kings, sir ma'am. Their main capital used to be Kalinjar, which is around 100 km away from here. We'll start with this temple.
Yeah.
Shall we proceed? 92% of this temple is original, 92%. That's why it is one of the most important temple in Khajuraho, sir ma'am. So here we'll see that what we used to call, basically it means there are different parts of the temple and how they are called in Hindu iconography. Of Ganapati.
First, yeah.
Yes, he is in dancing style basically because he is worshipped always first in any of the rituals, sir ma'am.
Yeah.
And please see the detailed work of the art basically. Even you can see the nails of the statue, sir ma'am. How briefly she is wearing, basically he is wearing ornaments basically, sir ma'am. Upper and lower part they have carved kinnars and gandharvas. They are again the helpers of the god and celebrating the function basically. He is in dancing style. You can see the motion of tummy basically, how beautifully they have done it. And every temple has got the first statue of Ganpati. Under that you will see, sir ma'am, the layer of elephants. Again to tell the people that Chandelas were very powerful. They have carved a full row of elephant. Time they will be crushed under the elephants as well. So this was a punishment basically. Under that, sir ma'am, these demon faces, you will see a, and they are there to absorb the negative energy of the temple. If you might have seen or heard, sir ma'am, the Najar Battu, which usually be hanged at the entrance gate. Or along with that you will see some poses of Kama Sutra they have carved. At the last they have depicted in over 6 stones. These along with everything you will see the statues of Kama Sutra, it was just the normal part of the life basically. Now, sir ma'am, please see again the reflection over there, sir ma'am. This is the statue of a lady known as Vishkanya, poisonous lady basically. You can see above the head they have carved several snakes. Sir ma'am, most of the figures you will see they would be in a curvy shape. That is known as Tribhanga Shaili. It is done to make the statue attractive basically. This is again the lady with Solah Shringar. Complete basically beautification has been done and ornamentation has been done, sir ma'am. Above that lady, you will see over there on the top, their lady is writing a letter. Means they used to be educated too in the medieval times, sir ma'am. There was no fashion of sari. Ladies used to cover upper part and lower part of the body with 2 pieces of clothes, sir ma'am. And whichever the small statue you will see along with bigger statue, they are the helpers, they are helping the main figure basically. Please see the waist part, sir ma'am, how beautifully they have done it. Means it is just like realistic basically. See, she is washing her back and try to turn her face. These are our live statues over here basically. In the same line you see, sir ma'am, the very corner figure, there a lady is pulling thorn from her soul. Please see that in real how we mold the fingers, sir ma'am. The similar molding of fingers you will see over there too. And one beautiful imagination they have done it over there, sir ma'am. There a lady is drying her hairs. Might be the droplets of water are falling down and swan which is sitting beside near the legs. It is breathing them like pearls. To that corner, all the elephants which are there, they all are facing straight. There is only one elephant which is facing to left hand side and laughing. Which one is that?
That one?
That one, correct.
Yeah.
Please come over here, sir ma'am. Probably the motive of artist could be different, but we guides are calling that the laughing elephant. Why the elephant is laughing? Because it is watching.
Oh.
Which couple? This couple. Which are having physical relation. That's why this laughing elephant is again very famous in Khajuraho, sir. They have carved an arch.
Yeah.
This is known as Makar Toran as per iconography. Makar Toran means crocodile, sir man. And crocodile is a vehicle of river Ganga, a symbol of purity. That whoever goes inside the temple, he will be pure, sir man. And above that shape of Om, they have carved several figures of kinnars and gandharvas. They are usually musicians. And they are holding musical instruments in their hands and they are welcoming the people who will come inside.
Oh.
So it is
Mr. Shukla has been an excellent guide. He really helped us navigate all the temples in Khajuraho and he has immense knowledge. So now he'll share more about his details so that if any of you come to Khajuraho, please contact him. He's the best guide here.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much. My name is Siyasaran Shukla. I am working as a government guide in Khajuraho for last 11 years. Basically, my contact number is 9755 505508. I am based in Khajuraho.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Khajuraho temple tour అయిపోయింది and మీకు నచ్చింది అనుకుంటున్నాము. హిస్టరీ తెలుసుకోవడం, అవి ముట్టుకోవడం, అసలు 1000-year-old temples అలా ముట్టుకొని చూస్తే చాలా అమేజింగ్ అనిపించింది. ఇప్పుడు మా స్టే ఇవాల్టితో ఖజురాహోలో అయిపోయింది. ఇప్పుడు మేము పన్నా నేషనల్ పార్క్ వెళ్ళబోతున్నాము. ఒక 1.5 hour డ్రైవ్. ఇక్కడ మేము తాజ్ పాషాన్గఢ్ అనే ప్రాపర్టీలో ఉండబోతున్నాము. అది జంగల్ మధ్యలో ఉందంట. సో చూడడానికి అయితే ఫొటోస్ చాలా బాగుంటాయి. సో వెళ్దామా?